But of all sickness and disease that plagues Malawi, the one plague the hospital could not treat was hunger.
We have no food. Please help her.
The drought of 2001 and 2 was the worst in decades. Thousands fought for their lives. This is where Napoleon's commitment to his people would be most severely tested. With his fundamental belief that God had blessed him with prosperity so he could help his people, he did not hesitate to act. However, as word of his generosity spread, 10 became 100, and 100 became many, many more. It was not uncommon for villagers to walk for days, knowing he was their only hope for food. Everyone came to know and respect the name Napoleon Dzombe. Napoleon soon needed all his workers to help with the daily food distributions, causing his business interest to cease operations. Saving his people had become his highest priority.
Temple! Temple! I've been worried about you and your family. Come, let's get something to eat.
I was wrong about you. You are doing much good here.
It's okay. Let's help each other.
Still, as successful as Napoleon had become, he could not carry his people forever. It would be a matter of time before his resources would fail. He could not keep up with the demand, nor could he keep people from dying.
You helped to save me. Please save my daughter. I have no one else left. She's the only thing I have. Please save her. Please.
He had never known an obstacle such as this, one he was simply without strength to remove. It was at this time that I paid Napoleon a visit. My student, who had traveled to foreign lands, built successful businesses, and had done so much for his people. I came looking for my people, but I was told he had disappeared. Disappeared like that day I watched him running away from my schoolhouse. What has happened, Napoleon?
Couldn't watch my people die. I thought I would make a difference, but I could do so little.
Of all the students that I've counseled over the years, you were the one that I mostly wished to succeed. When you left, I wanted to run after you. Not to bring you back, but to go with you. To do the things I knew you would do and help in the way that I knew only you would.
There are so many in need. And no matter how hard I try, still they come. And still they ultimately die.
You have sown the seeds that will change lives here, Napoleon. It will take time. But your people need you now more than ever.
But I have nothing more to give.
It's not your money they need. It's your vision, your leadership, your example. You still have much to offer, Napoleon. May God bless you, Napoleon, to finish what you have started. It's an interesting thing, the heart of a champion. Even when it is gripped by so much anguish and doubt and fear, still it continues to love. And still it continues to beat. And when others have long since given up hope, it beats for them.
These are such good people. I cannot watch them die. Neither can I leave them to die. I'll finish my work.
Out of darkness into light. Napoleon had taken many steps before in his life. However, the step he took that day would redefine his life's mission and direction. After missionaries in Malawi sent requests for aid, supplies began to pour in. Napoleon became the primary figure in organizing and distributing the much-needed relief. Everyone was required to sit on the ground until each had received his share. There was no pushing or shoving, just equal distributions according to need. But to merely feed and clothe them would not be enough. To ultimately survive and prosper, Napoleon knew they must learn to feed themselves. He implemented new irrigation techniques and set up training farms to teach villagers how to increase their productivity. He provided incentives such as additional articles of clothing to those who followed his programs. As farmers were rewarded, others joined in until thousands were participating. With the help of several contributing organizations, Napoleon completed the hospital and began treating inpatients and distributing needed medical supplies throughout the region. He constructed an orphan village just below the hospital, so the country's many orphans could live in a healthy and loving environment. And he built a vitamin plant which provided vitamin-enriched meals near the hospital as well. He was truly making every effort to raise the standard for his people. And so, my students, please remember to listen to your heart, as did my friend and student Napoleon Nzombe. Your contributions, whatever they might be, can make a significant difference to your home and to your community. The heart of a champion, you have it in you. Let it move you forward to become the person you want to be.